Hello, Facebook. I'm here with one of my patients, former migraine patients. She's still a patient, but she formerly had migraines. And just wanted you to hear her story. Elizabeth, take it away. Tell me about these migraines.
I've had them for 20 years, and they would go in cycles, but at the worst, 2 to 3 a week. And they would range from a pain scale of like 4, which I could still function, but it wasn't pleasant, to 9 or 10, where I thought, okay, I'm having a stroke and dying. And I had to go to the hospital sometimes, things like that. So that's how they were.
How did it impact your life?
I couldn't make plans. I would never be able to say to my friends, oh yeah, I'll meet you for a run tomorrow morning, because I never knew if I would wake up with a migraine or not. And also, it impacted my family, because there'd be days I would just be on the couch with an ice pack on and off, and or throwing up. And my husband would have to arrange his day, and my kids would have to change their plans. So that's how.
Pretty bad. And I remember you said your husband was like, okay, now wait a minute.
Yeah, he had enough.
Right. So, how did you come about finding me?
2 ways. I think I had heard about you on Facebook through a work group I'm in.
Yay, Facebook.
And then I believe I asked my neurologist about it.
Right.
And he said, well, let's try Botox first. We were trying Botox. And we tried the Botox, and it still didn't work. It helped a little, but it didn't work perfectly. So I pressed him again, and I was like, look, I've noticed that when the weather changes, another friend of mine, and I always get them on the same day.
Really?
And I'm like, so it has to be
Weather-related.
Weather-related. More than just food, more than just hormones. And he said, okay. So he's like, I'll write you the referral, and then here I am.
All right. And how'd it go? So I saw you. How was that process?
Okay, so I came in for an initial visit. It was real fast, easy CAT scan. And I told my husband, went home, I'm like, oh, do I want to do this? Do I not want to do it? So we thought about it. We were thinking and asking questions, and can we schedule it? And all of a sudden, like the next day, I got one of my like level 8 migraines.
That'll always make you make a decision.
And it did. That was it. I was like, well, this is it. It made the decision that day. And so we scheduled it for like, I think 10 days later.
Okay. And how was that process, having the procedure and the recovery?
Well, the procedure was fairly easy, very comfortable because it's in the office.
Yes, right here, actually.
The most uncomfortable part was the not eating.
Yes.
And the recovery, I mean, I was amazed, honestly. After the first 12 to 24 hours, actually, my throat was more sore than my nose.
I try to tell people that all the time. It's really not that painful. It's more discomfort, isn't it?
It's more discomfort. And you're a little wonky. Like, there's stuff going on in your nose. And, one day you feel great, the next day you got a little postnasal drip or something going on. Right. But the pain level is minimal.
It's minimal, isn't it?
And it's less than a migraine.
It's less than a migraine.
So
how many pain pills did you take?
I think you gave me a prescription of 20, and I think I probably took 12 over 2.5 weeks.
There you go. Yeah.
As needed.
And how are you feeling today? Let's get to the bottom line.
I am feeling awesome. I have had, it's been 2.5 months.
Yes.
And I have only had even one headache. And I was getting 2 to 3 a week. One headache, that's it.
And how's it changed your life?
I sign up for Pilates in the morning now. I don't, the night before, I don't wait till I wake up and see if there are any slots left in the class. And my husband's not as angry with me because I'm not copping out using migraines as an excuse.
Right. And your kids?
My kids, well, they're just happy mom's able to cook them dinner.
Right, and they were kind of excited when you would blow a little crust
out
of your nose. Right?
So my daughters, one's almost 3, and as the process of healing continues, sometimes stuff comes out of your nose, and it's bigger than a normal amount.
Yes.
And my daughters loved, it's not excessive, I think I had 5 times something big came out. And my daughters thought it was the greatest thing in the world.
Yeah, kids, they had a little magnifying glass like, Mommy, when are you going to...
They were like, ooh. And they were like, yeah, so they loved it.
So what do you tell people who have migraines, who have not come to see me?
Check it out. See if it's your nose is the problem. Come see Dr. Smith.
Thanks, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.